Yo, what's up my YouTube nations, Legendary Justin, and we're going to start a weekly series where we post our Battlefield 1 stats for Blazing Coyote. And also, we got a notification today that we do need to renew our PS4 network. So we will have to pay another $60 for a PS4 network. No problem paying that, because I really enjoy playing PS4 and PlayStation Network, and it's a lot of fun, so it'll be worth the money. But anyways, hopping back into the Battlefield stats. So we've been increasing our score per minute. It used to be in the 700s, then it was in the 800s, then it was in the 900s. Now it's already over 1,000 score per minute. Our goal is to get it to, like, if we can ever get that good, I'd like to get it just to an unreal level. Like, I'd like to get my score per minute up to 2,000 points a minute. It does sound impossible. I mean, it's doable, but it is very tricky. At a minimum, I want to get my score up to minute, like score per minute, up to 1,500. That's like a minimum goal. Because there's another YouTuber, he does all of his thumbnails with score per minute like 1,500, and then his KD ratio like 4.5, all that kind of stuff, like all these crazy stats. I also just noticed that I got my KD ratio up to 1.0, so I'm really hyped about that. Win percentage, I want to get that into like 70% range. We're getting really close to 60% win percentage, but 57.9 is just okay average. It's not that good. Now this is where we're starting getting pretty good, is the game score and the time played. 13.3 million game score, 8 days, 21 hours, 35 seconds played of Battlefield 1. So we almost hit the 10-day time play. Hopefully we can get it up to maybe, in the future, 20 days, 50 days, 100 days, something crazy like that. But we're trying to get top 1% for time played, top 1% for game score, top 1% for score per minute. I'm not worried too much about the winning percentage. I know I win a lot of matches, but we also can lose matches. To me, it doesn't matter either way if we win or lose. KD ratio, I'm not too worried about that either. As long as we stay above 1.0, I'm okay with that. So moving down, let's talk about some of our recent sessions. So we had these two games right here where I was playing with some lag and stuff, and that's why my score per minute was a little bit low. But as you guys can see, our KD ratio was pretty low. Our kills per minute were pretty low. Overall game score, 50,000 for 2 matches is not bad. But this is not where we're looking at. We're looking at these type of matches where you're getting score per minute of 1,900. Now, 1,908 score per minute over 9 games average, that's pretty good. That means so you can, get an average of 1,900 score per minute with the 1.31 KD ratio, 1.38 kills per minute. The Battlefield score 320,000 within about 3 hours of gameplay. So you're getting a little over 100,000 game score per hour, which is pretty good. These other matches over here, I'm not going to talk too much about them. As you guys can see, I tested out some TDM, Team Deathmatch, and I was having some good KD ratios and some good kills per minute, but I don't really like these low score per minutes for Team Deathmatch, so I'm going to only go back to Conquest because it's the only game I'll ever play. And then those were some other matches I played. I had 3 games, and I got an average of 1,236 score per minute. So we want to get up to at least 1,500, but our goal would be, if we can get that good at Battlefield, I'd like to get 2,000 points per minute. Like, absolutely destroy the other team. Destroy my opponents. Now, as you guys can see, my best class is Medic. And I got 12.5 kills per game. We're going to also try to get the kills per game up to over 20 kills per game. That's the goal. Kills per minute, we want to get that up to 1.5 would be a really good goal. I'm just telling you guys overall what are good stats for Battlefield 1. Right now, my best stats are my game score, time played, medic class. Score per minute's okay. It's going to be better, though. Now, let's look at our game score per day. So, we had a day of 593,000, 146,000, 700,000, 200,000, 400,000, 700,000, 700,000, 241,000, 340,000. This day, we played one match, like maybe early in the morning, got 17,000, 197,000, 388,000. 77,000, and today we got 423,000. So we get an average probably 300, 400,000 per day if we're playing pretty hard. We are leveling up pretty fast, and we're trying to go for that rank 100 because we're only 5 ranks away from rank 100. Right now we're Lieutenant Colonel, rank 6, I think, and now we're going to be going up to Colonel once we hit rank 100. So as you guys can see, I just hit 5,000 flags capped. Pretty hyped about that. It's a hype beast. My goal for flag caps probably 50,000, maybe 25,000 flag captures. But I want to get at least the top, 300 or 500 in the game for flag captures, because that is my mission. Like, I always get most flag captures, tons of MVPs. 1,866. Not too good. I don't really worry too much about the flag defense. You have to capture, then you can defend, but you have to capture first. You want to capture as many flags as possible. Artillery defense kills 10,255. Bombs placed. We don't really place that many bombs. Other things, not that much. Now moving on. We just hit 10,000 infantry kills. Pretty hyped about that. Infantry kills per minute, 0.97. We want to get that about 1.5 if we can possibly do it. Infantry KD, we got to get that out a little bit higher too. We want that a little bit above 1.0. Vehicle kills. I guess we have 1,033 vehicle kills. Okay. And then vehicle kills per minute, 0.51 or 0.51. So, alright, so we're currently working on support, because we've been playing support instead of medic recently. Within the last, week or two, we've been playing lots and lots and lots of support. So we have 1,524 resupplies. Resupplies per minute, 0.81. Heals, 22,132. Heals per minute, 3. Repairs, 152 repairs. Revives, 4,220. We want to get this about 10,000. Revives would be pretty good. So we also have to work on our medic. We can't just only work on support. We also have to work on medic, but right now it's fine with working with support, because we want to get top 1% support, top 1% medic, and maybe top 1% tank class. And then suppression assist 720. Alright, so let's look at our squad stats, because you want to play as a team. You want to show like what can you do as a team, what can you do by yourself, what can you do against the opponents. Well, anyways, I got 228 ace squads, 207 MVPs. That's pretty good ratio. I did the math on that earlier. It is about 30% almost for the MVPs. Let me show you guys the math on that. So let's pull up our calculator. All right, so we got our nifty calculator over here. And what we do is you take your wins plus your losses. So let me show you guys this. So my wins are 398 plus 289 loss. So you have a total of 687 games. So you have to remember 687. And then you go to MVP, which is 207. So you take 207 divided by 687. So here we go. So 207 divided by 687. And we have a 30% MVP ratio. So that's a very, very good ratio for MVP. Our goal is to literally get that up into the 70% range, maybe 90%, but like almost drop MVP at least over we want at least 50% at a minimum, but our goal is to get 70 to 90% MVP. But 30% is a good start, because when we were first playing the game, you can't always be MVP. Like, I had to learn how to play the game. And also sometimes you just mess around. Sometimes you actually get beat by someone like who's actually better than you at the game, and they will beat you, and like that's why we'll take the MVP. But I got 30% right now. We're gonna go a little bit higher though in the future. So right now, remember 30%. Orders completed per game, 8.46. We want to get that a little bit above 10 would be really, really good. Squad spawns 6,600. That's pretty good. Squad wipes 467. Squad score 1.81 million. Squad score 5,800 orders completed. Pretty good stats right there. Those are all pretty good stats. As you can see, they're all top 3%, top 2%, except for squad wipes. Squad wipes I'm not too worried about. That's just getting kills and wiping out the squad. Like if there's one member left in an area, I guess. All right, so extra stats. Avenger kills, we have 1,100. Award score 211,000. Bonus score 2.6 million. Our dog tags taken 257. Headshots 681. Highest kill streak 20. That's not too good, but I'm working on it. Like, it's hard to get a lot of kills in a row without dying, unless you're playing like a whole bunch of crappy players, or unless you're just banging it, like you're just destroying the other team. Longest headshot 369. I actually cannot snipe. I tried sniping in Battlefield 1, cannot do it, so I'm not even gonna touch the longest headshot. Not gonna go for it. I did try some snipes. I might try some super advanced, artillery truck snipes. I call them snipes because you just blast the guy from all the way across the entire map with the artillery truck. I might try that, because artillery truck is completely different than a sniper rifle. And it's got the same idea as like you're trying to shoot them, but the artillery truck has a good range of like where it can fire, and like it'll kill infantry pretty easy. Sniper rifle, you have to be deadly accurate. The Nemesis kills 8. Let's talk about some of our game modes. Also, let's notice that battletracker.com does not have all 100% accurate stats. Some are not as accurate as others, but I'd say 90% or maybe 80% of the stats are accurate. For example, Team Deathmatch doesn't show any score for Team Deathmatch. I was playing some Team Deathmatch the other night, which was I think yesterday or the day before, and it does show our wins and losses, but it doesn't show our score. So maybe we have to, we have over 5,000 points in Team Deathmatch because we were playing a few maps. So we should be a little bit above Rush. But anyways, we have 6 million conquest score, and that's where we play most of our maps. It should be more because we have, 13 million game score, but only 6 million conquest. Doesn't really make too much sense. But anyways, we win more than we lose, and we're moving up the win ratio, which is good. And then operations, we tried operations, but I don't really like operations. I like to play conquest. And let's talk about our, the last stats we can show you guys. So the last thing is our different classes we can spawn in as. So you can spawn in as the medic, support, tanker, assault, scout, cavalry, or pilot. I'm terrible pilot class. I'm pretty good with the cavalry class. Scout class, terrible. I should never play scout class ever. Assault, I'm pretty good with the assault. We got to work on the score per minute. Like, it's going to be higher, but it's just, in the past when we were trying assault, we didn't know which guns to use. Okay, let's talk about some of the class I use for assault. So for assault, I use 2 different guns. For assault, we use the MP15 Trencher Optical, or we Helgal, or we use the, one of your standard shotguns, like the Model 10 Hunter shotgun. And I've been trying the shotgun out. It's actually pretty effective, especially on our gun forest, where there are some people that can drop like, 60 to 120 kills on Argonne Forest. So I'm going to try to get better with the Model 10 shotgun. I'm working on it, but I like to use the MP15 Optical, which is like a submachine gun. It's really, really effective for assault class, with the anti-tank grenades and the AT rocket gun with gas grenades. And then so for tanker class, I really like the artillery truck, heavy tank, flame kit one. Those are the 2 I use, are the heavy tank or the artillery truck. Support, I use the MG15 Storm. Only gun I use support. I would not recommend any other gun except for the MG15 Storm NA. You could use like a different type of MG15, or you could use the bar. If you're using the bar, you're limited to 20 bullets, which is not very effective because my gun gives 100 bullets. So if you can only get 1 or 2 kills with your 20 bullets, I could get 3 to 6, 7 kills with my 100 bullets. So I've got a way better chance of getting way more kills with my 100 bullets. You can reload faster than me, but I have 100 bullets, so hopefully I can get the kills done with 100 bullets, especially if you have to spray. Like sometimes I've had to spray like 40 bullets. If I'm just missing, or if he's really dodging my bullets, 40 bullets will get the job done, and that's when you're at about 60 bullets left. And then, you can wait a few seconds and then keep shooting other guys. Then the medic class. So there's a lot of different things you can do for medic. I figured out that I'm really good with the autoload 25, but I also like using the sweeper 1907. I haven't tried the other 1907, like semi-automatic guns for that. There's 2 different other ones, but the sweeper is really, really good. I've been getting a lot more kills with it and a higher KD ratio with the sweeper, but I also like the autoload in 25. And now, since we've shown you guys the main stats for all of my first page, I kind of forgot, I recently learned that, it's not only just the main page stats, but there's also, weapon stats, vehicle stats, metal stats, dog tags, stuff like that. Let's go talk about specific weapon stats. Alright, so here we go. Now, some of the statistics for weapons are pretty tricky, but let's see if we can figure out. So these are just the kills with each weapon. So the self-loading rifle, you got the LMG, SMG, grenades, sidearm, that kind of stuff. So those are all the different possibility of guns that I use. And the self-loading rifle, which is what I usually use for medic class, I got 5,300 kills with that. LMG 1,542. So LMG is quickly becoming my most used weapon because I've been getting all those kills within the last week or two. Like, I'm going to get more support score maybe than medic, because I really, really like support. Assault's handy dandy, though, because when you play Assault, you can take out tanks, which is really nice. And then let's talk about weapons. So with the auto-loading 25, I got 4,000 kills, so pretty good amount of kills. Kills per minute, 0.9. Accuracy, 23%. 221 headshots, 15,000 hits. 4 days almost spent with the about 4 days spent with the auto-loading 25 extended, which is one of my favorite guns in the game. MG15 Storm, I cannot get enough with this gun. This gun is amazing. 974 kills. Kills per minute, as you guys can see, it's got the most kills per minute of any gun except for the semi-pistol, which is kind of strange because, you know, you're not going to be slaying too hard with their pistol because you only got 300 pistol kills. But as far as my main rifles, or, you know, submachine guns, assault rifles, machine guns, all that kind of stuff, all the main weapons, I use a lot of the extended and the Storm. So with the Storm, I have, you know, 974 kills, 1.2 kills per minute, 20% accuracy, 64 headshots, 5,348 hits, and about 13 hours and 22 minutes spent with the MG15 Storm. Then I've done a lot of killing with the Mondragon sniper rifle. I tried that out for a while, but I don't like it as much as the MG15 Storm or the auto-loading. The main two are those two that I like, are the auto-loading 25 and the MG15 Storm. So let's talk about the Mondragon sniper, though. So it's got 10 rounds in it, and it's got 10 rounds, and it's a sniper, so you can actually shoot pretty far. But 668 kills with 0.8 kills per minute, 26% accuracy because it's a sniper rifle, slightly sniper rifle type. We have a higher percent of accuracy, 56 headshots, which is a higher ratio based on the amount of kills, 2,300 hits, and then 13 hours. So we've spent the same time, just about, with the Mondragon Sniper and the MG15 Storm. We've got way more kills with the MG15 Storm. So that's interesting to know. And you got more kills per minute. Now what we can do is we can figure out the math on this. So 4 days time, let's see how much kills we should have with the MG15 Storm based on our current stats. To check this, we have to do, 4 days, which is 4 times 24, 96. So that's about 96 hours. So that's a little bit less than 96 hours. Alright, yeah, so it's 96 hours of gameplay with the auto-loading 25. Alright, so cool. Then, let's divide that by the amount of kills. So in 96 hours, we got 4,043 kills. So you do 4,043 divided by 96. So per hour, I got basically 42 kills per hour with the auto-loading 25. Okay, so 42.1 kills. Now let me show you guys how many kills I got with the MG15 Storm. How you do the ratio is, so you do 974 divided by 13, we could go at 13.5. So 72 kills per hour versus, I think we had like 40. So we get way, way, way more kills with the MG15 Storm than with the auto-loading 25. I don't want to do all the other different guns, but I know that this is my most effective gun by far is the MG15 Storm. The best way to tell is the kills per minute. That'll always tell you. Except for the pistols. That's just not accurate that much. Gas grenades, they are very effective. I do like the gas grenades. I get so much kills with gas grenades. I do. That's why I run the gas grenades. I got 271 kills with the gas grenades already. And my accuracy, it shows 100%, but I'm definitely not 100% accurate with the killing with the gas grenade. But as far as the accuracy, when you hit someone, it calls it accurate, I guess. And then these are all the other weapons I use. The Hellra Gold, that kind of stuff. I've used the Hellra Gold a little bit, but I'm not too good with it. The Wex I'm pretty good with. Let me show you guys the Specialist gun if I can find it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to show you all my guns real quickly, just to show you guys all my guns in case you guys are wondering. We'll slowly go through the list in case you guys want to see. And then just pause the video if you want to see a certain gun, because I don't really want to talk about every single one of these guns. It'll just take too much for the video. Alright, so yeah, we tried the MG15 suppressive. We didn't really like it that much. The Storm is my favorite by far. And then we also tried the Model Hunter today. We do like it, but I'm just not too much of a shotgun player. I could get better at it, but I like playing with other guns like the machine guns and stuff like that. If I can actually slay better with the shotgun than other guns, I'll just use a shotgun, but we'll have to test out more maps and figure that out. And then there's the Hellware Girl. I got 56 kills with it. And then the Sawtooth Knife. I like getting kills with that. 75 kills with the Sawtooth Knife. 79 with the Incendiary Grenade. And then there's the M1907 Sweeper, which is one of our new medic guns. It does have a higher kills per minute than our auto-loading, which we've noticed the 1.1 versus the, I think it's the 0.8 ratio, right? Yeah, 0.8 ratio of the other gun, the extended. So we will probably be using the Sweeper instead of the auto-loading from now on, but they're both very, very good guns. And then I'll show you guys my weapons real quick. So let's move on to vehicles. So as you guys can see, we have the heavy tank, artillery truck, light tank. We are most effective with the artillery truck, but we haven't spent, well actually, okay. So we've put a lot of time into the heavy tank, 14 hours, only 3 hours about with the artillery truck, and then, a little over 2 hours with the light tank. But based on these current stats, I'm most effective with the artillery truck. I'm getting better with the artillery truck, but I'm still learning things about, all the different vehicles and stuff like that. But I'll be using artillery truck for my vehicle, probably. Sometimes I use the heavy tank, though, because I like to, transport my friends around. If they can heal my heavy tank, it's pretty nice. And then I don't really play airplanes. I don't really play bombers that much. Land ship, I tried it. I don't really like land ships that much. Heavy tank is pretty good though for me. And then land vehicles, we have 1 kill with the scout car, which is cool. We have 3 kills with that, 2 kills with the sidecar, armored car 3 kills, 2 kills with that, field gun 10 kills, fortress gun 5 kills, anti-air gun 28 kills, heavy machine gun 11 kills, horse 20 kills. Horse, we're not too effective with the horse for getting kills. Torpedo boat is actually really cool. I'm not good with it though, so 15 kills. And then the airship, 37 kills. Armored train, I'd like to get more kills with the airship and the train. Dreadnought, not really too excited about the Dreadnought. But those are those stats for that. And then I guess we could show you guys my tracking right now. So yeah, it's currently been tracking my stats. So as of today, it shows us exactly our game score. And then it shows us all of our ranks, from 95 to 84, basically. We might be able to pull up other pages, I'm not sure, but yeah, these are the pages it shows right now. So, it's showing basically that, today, for example, my score per minute today average was 1,300, which is okay, but it could be higher. BTR score pretty high, KD ratio, good. Winning percentage, okay, but not too amazing. Accuracy, okay. Overall score per minute, okay, and then 29 games. So I guess we played 29 games today, which is pretty good amount of games down. So those are all my stats right here. If you guys want to pause this, you guys can look. And thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys in my next video. And peace.